As a registered user, you receive notifications for a variety of changes in the wiki. Some of them are sent to you by default. You are always notified both in the wiki and in email if you have reminders, when someone mentions you or when you have a new task. Go to the help desk at en.wiki.bluespice.com and search for notifications. Here you can check a list of automatically generated notifications. You can also subscribe to additional notifications. In your wiki, go to your preferences. First, check that your user account is associated with your email address. On your User Profile tab, find the section Email Options. If no email is listed here, click on Change or Remove Email Address and follow the instructions. After that, switch to the Notifications tab. If you have not made any changes to this page before, you should see two default subscriptions. You are informed when new pages are created, moved, or deleted in the main namespace. You are also informed if pages on your watch list have been edited by other users. If you don't need these notifications, you can simply delete them. Be aware that any notification settings from previous BlueSpice versions no longer apply. With the improved notifications system, you have more control over what events you want to know about. Let's go ahead and add a new subscription set. I click on the Add button. This opens a dialog with some configuration options. As an example, I want to be notified when a new page is created in the namespace IMS. I select the namespace option and add the namespace name. Page creations are considered a low-frequency event, so I leave this selection as is. In addition to wiki notifications, I also want to get emails, so I select the email checkbox. After clicking Done, I can add another subscription set. When my page assignments in the wiki change, I automatically get a notification in the wiki and an email. If I also want to get notified when pages that are assigned to me change, I need to subscribe. For this, I select Assigned Pages and set Quality Monitoring. This ensures that I get notified when these pages are approved. When you create subscription sets for a book or for a category, selecting the low-frequency selection if it is offered will most likely not produce any results. When you create, move, or delete a page, the wiki cannot make the necessary association. So in these two cases, select one of the two other types. After creating your subscriptions, don't forget to save them. You will now be notified about these events. If you decided not to receive emails for some of them, you need to check your in-wiki notifications. The notifications bell shows you how many unread messages you have. Clicking on it opens a menu with the latest unread notifications. Read them directly here, because they are removed instantly from this view. If you want to look at different pages that are linked in the notification cards, you need to open them in separate browser tabs. Once you load a new page or switch to the Notifications Center, they will already be marked as read, and no longer show up as unread. If you had more than 10 unread notifications, any new ones above the first 10 that were shown in the menu will still show up as unread here. You can change the status of a message between read and unread by clicking on the corner circle. To process all notifications of one day, you can change their status as a group. If you want to mark all notifications as read to clear the notification symbol, you can mark them as read in the Settings menu. From here, you can also switch to your preferences to manage your subscriptions. Also note that you can filter the page by the different subscription sets that you have created. As a last note, be aware that your own changes never trigger notifications to yourself. If page edits are marked as minor edits, they will also not trigger any notifications in the wiki. And if you find that you get too many notification emails throughout the day, simply choose to receive them once a day or even once a week combined in a single email. Now go ahead and create your own subscriptions.